It is day 64 and June 22nd. And I just left the Buena Vista road crossing and I actually have a new pack on. No road crossings for the next, 40 miles or so. So it's actually worked out well because my old pack on and off was giving me problems with my shoulders and in between my shoulder blades. Maybe I mentioned it before. And so I'm trying out a new Osprey Atmos pack and we'll see how that goes. I'm just hiking with it today and tomorrow. So I'm in my tent tonight. Mrs. Mulligan is still in the vicinity. There's just, as I said, no road crossings. So nice and cool and cloudy today. So I think it's going to stay like this. It'll be nice. And I should mention as well, first one I've missed. I passed 800 miles yesterday. So, like I always say, I love those things. First one I've missed though, I'm sure there were rocks or sticks spelling out or signifying the 800, but I missed it. So I have to make sure I catch the 900 marker. And as usual, I'm starting with, you can tell by my heavy breathing, starting off with like a 3-mile uphill. But the new pack, so far, it's early. New pack feels good. This is the top of Bald Knob at 4,045 feet. This is the top of that first climb this morning. And I want to file a complaint. Nice campsite. Bald Knob is not bald and there's no view. Bald Knob hasn't been bald for a long time, if ever. But it's a nice morning. Climb wasn't too bad. And now we're on our way down. On my way down for a little bit anyway. I was just thinking that I was kind of hungry and want a snack, and it's like 9:30 and I started at 8, so I was rethinking what I had for breakfast since I was in town at a hotel. And let's see, I had a banana in the room. Then down at the breakfast buffet I had 2 big bowls of Honey Nut Cheerios, a bagel, large bagel. And back in the room, I had a handful of blueberries, a yogurt, and then on the way to the trail, I had 2 Entenmann's crumb cake donuts. In between that, I had a bunch of orange juice. So, and I may have missed something, I don't know. But now here it is an hour and a half later, and I'm thinking about food and what I have to snack on. Sometimes think about all the food you consume. It's amazing. Still losing weight though. So that's Bald Knob where I was. Now I'm on top of Coal Mountain, which is actually bald, with great views. So I'm going with, they got the names reversed. Over there, the first climb I went over should be Coal Mountain, and this should be Bald Knob. And I thought it was the second 4,000 foot climb this morning. Bald Knob is listed at, what did I say, like 4,045 feet or something like that. I don't remember exactly. And Coal Mountain in Gut Hook is listed at, I think, 3,997, but in AWOL's guide, it's listed at 4,022. And here's the USGS marker, and where it's supposed to have the feet is worn off. So we're going with AWOL at 4,022. Second 4,000 footer of the day. So I'm just continuing over Coal Mountain, and I'm definitely sticking with my story or my theory that the mountains were misnamed. This one definitely should be called Bald Knob, not the other one. Look at this beautiful bald top with views all around. That's where I came from. That's where I'm headed. All right, henceforth, Coal Mountain has been renamed. Now known as Bald Knob. Today, going about 20 miles to at least the Priest Shelter, which is a famous shelter. When I get there, I'll tell you why, but this is one of the few views I've had. Apparently that is Little Priest Mountain. I guess I'm headed towards, there's a Priest Shelter and then there's a Priest Mountain, which is just over 4,000 feet, which is 3 miles ahead. But, just finally a break in the trees. So I'll see you when I get to the Priest Shelter. Hopefully not too many people around, and I can explain why it's famous. So I'm just headed up the last climb to the Priest and the Priest Shelter. I just passed two other, I think it's probably a father-daughter, but two other backpackers. And they're like, "Did you see that huge rattlesnake just back there?" And I had seen nothing. I was oblivious. And they were like, "Oh, it was right in the middle of the trail and had them frozen and didn't know what to do for a while. They couldn't really get around it. And it was just hogging the trail." But apparently, by the time I came along, I either didn't see it or it had moved on. It's funny because just about everyone, I'm actually not hiking with anyone since my ankle, since I was resting my ankle, but almost everyone who I was hiking with or around or other thru hikers, everyone either has pictures or stories of rattlesnakes. And I have not seen one so far, which is fine. I am definitely not a snake person. I think my snake total is 3 or 4. All of them fairly small and definitely non-venomous. So I can wait. I can do without. So this is the Priest Shelter. And right now I'm the only one here. Up at the trail junction, there was a little short blue blaze down from the AT. Up at the trail junction, there were some tents. But the famous thing about the Priest Shelter is that in the shelter log, people put their confessions, their AT confessions. So I'm going to have a look now. I'll let you know. Nothing else really special about it. But it is famous for the confessions. And there's all the secrets. So that'll about do it for day 64. I am set up here. I came from that way. I'm set up here just before the summit of Priest Mountain. On the summit, there's already 3 or 4 tents up there. But I got a nice spot here. I think I'm going to be on my own. And sunset is in that direction. It is Saturday, so I saw a lot of people, a lot of backpackers, a lot of weekend backpackers out. Probably saw 40 or 50 people today, including day hikers. And you saw when I was at the Priest Shelter, I was the only one there, but shortly after, a group of like 8 guys showed up, and then another couple showed up. So it was going to be pretty crowded, so I just got water and pushed on and read the confessions. There were some pretty funny ones. I won't repeat them because confessions are supposed to be privileged information, but let's just say they skewed towards AT potty humor. There were some good ones though. When people are out here with a lot of time on their hands, they have a lot of time to think and be creative. So I'll go check out the view on top of Priest Mountain. But I think that will about do it. Sunset is that way, so hopefully I'll get a little bit of a view and a bit of a sunset. See you tomorrow. This is the view from the Priest. Pretty great sunset that direction, I think. There's some people already set up their tent here, so I'm set up a little bit further back. But pretty great view at 5 o'clock.